even that!
That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome to Nerd Wars indeed. And you guessed it, I will not be freezing today, or I swear to God, I'm throwing something through a window. Badger, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Don't challenge the gods because they might smite you on even this one.
I mean, this is on like a tripod. It's right in front of me. This camera is just so throwable, though, Badge.
Yeah, don't do that either. Don't throw anything every time you do anything thrown at that beautiful bookshelf and your lovely McFarlane's and your Catwoman, which I don't know if you've shown anyone, but you got that Catwoman finally. I'm loving it.
If we see Anners in chat or Alex Darby, let me know, please. Yes. Mods.
Producer. And shout out to chat. I saw you guys going crazy before we even started.
I know.
Before we even started. Of course, John, who's always here. Always here.
Yeah, like the pom-poms ready, and he was all
like, Space Rebel, what's up?
Space Rebel, I'm sorry, but I doxed you. I told Badger that you're an old.
It's all right. I'm an old too.
It's amazing. Like the age differences we have, the amount of men and women, people from all over the freaking world. And they watch Darwin and the Beef.
That's right. And I love it, by the way. And yes, shout out to Jet. Shout out to Jonathan, who I always see in my comments boosting for the algorithm because the algorithm is a mysterious mistress. Hail to everyone. How are you? Bitch. How are you, buddy? No one ever asked the gaming journalist how he's doing.
Well, after finding out I had to pay estimated quarterly taxes and a self-employment tax, I also realized, wait, I also need to pay state quarterly estimated taxes. And the schedule is April and then June. So I've got 2 months to scrape together 3 months worth of time. And
calm down. You're all
everything.
Right.
And I'm ready to go into Griff mode. We're going to stream every single day. I'm sorry, Badge, but hope you weren't busy. We're streaming every day now.
Oh, your channels. You're going away. Poor. Shout out to Laud, who's helping you out.
Oh, Laud.
Helping you out with a member.
Literally, you guys, for the next
your channel alive.
For the next several months, you guys will determine how much I get to spend on my comic book addiction. All of my disposable income at this point is basically coming from you guys. So,
by the way, I do want to seriously
shout out a movie list here.
Well, we have a lot of that. We have a movie list. We got a Helldivers list. We got a computer list. I will say this though, me covering of your second part of the Gamergate report, that video did better than one of my reactions to Nerdrotic.
But then it didn't. When I looked, it looked like it actually ended up doing.
Did it
better
catch up? Well, Gary may win in the long run, but that's fine. Take this. You won the sprint. Yeah, take the victory in that. And shout out Charles and Bly. See you guys. It's great.
All the homies.
That's great. Oh, let me see. Yeah. Oh, see.
I want to see some Vegas peeps up in here.
Yeah, I'm so jealous. Have you been watching any of the streams? I know you're probably having to edit some of the footage eventually, but it looks great.
Yeah, it's just like last year or whatever because it's the exact same place.
I have watched Ryan sing A Brave New World or Whole New World, yes. And it's a magic carpet ride. It's great. Completely and Krista just looking awkward next to him. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I mean,
wish I could be there.
Singing was good, but I think the best part is when he's like, there's too many words in this song for me to sing while drunk.
No, because I think Film Threat.
They say he's racist.
No, there was a bunch of there was black people with him.
Yeah, Ryan.
That's the funniest thing.
The only time.
one of the I think it was last Friday Night Tights that they had in Vegas, or the one before that, where Ryan was so drunk and he was just complimenting everyone. He kept complimenting people. It's like the drunker Ryan gets, the nicer he gets.
Gayer, yes.
Yeah. You know what? GHEY. It's a beautiful thing for him. It's fun to see.
We put the gay in Geeks and Gamers, that's for sure.
He was big positive.
Okay, it's already been up there for too long. I already pulled it up there.
What about that?
No, you're fired. No, you put it down.
He's saying I'm being gay.
He's a dirty socialist.
No, I think it's just fun that when they get there, they get to actually just have fun.
We are very tolerant here, except of socialists. They can go and get out.
I would have gone had it not sold out like twice not sold out because they don't make you pay. But if the RSVP not like signed up, filled up instantly when Gary put it out.
I know. All the Asians got together and took photos, man. You missed it.
Aww.
What?
That's not. He's happy for these people.
Who, Ryan?
So
he became the pronoun nutter.
I was to say that must be the vibe. It's being around the actual fellowship and everyone else.
Oh yeah. Well, that sort of stuff gets you pumped up. I remember after MegaCon when I talked to Jeremy the first time, he was like, the Lord had risen up in him. He's ready to evangelize. And then he ended up kicking butt. We got the channel kicking butt thanks to Gamergate 2, and now we got the website going. And I'm a
when Jeremy does Pastor Jeremy Osteen.
Yes.
That's my favorite. I know he doesn't like it, but I love Pastor Osteen.
So
yeah, no, it is the best one.
I think Jeremy Osteen made it in the documentary, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, I would love if they did, because I know they talked about it, doing an actual convention, but then it was pointed out that like those conventions start at like $40,000 and they don't charge for the meetups. So maybe we should do a Burning Man type of thing where we just meet in the desert. So everyone bring water.
Or we occupy the Capitol and we take back this country. I'm tired of paying.
Peacefully in Minecraft. Yeah.
Estimate these nuts in their mouth. Quarterly.
I'll apply that to what you just said. Look, I like that shirt, by the way. Like the Gary Neurotic shirt.
Honestly, it's kind of falling apart, but I sort of like it. It gives it that retro vibe.
Hail the Nerd Runners. I believe that is what we call the Nerd Rage. The Nerd Runners.
The 199, the Bigot Army. We're some characters over here on the YouTubes. All right, we are heading towards 50. We're almost at 10 minutes. This guy over here.
You summoned Big Rat Killer.
Yes, I did. Thank you very much. I was telling Hypno, I was like, I think, or you or someone, about how I didn't think I could hate the government more than I already did. And then they're like, hey, self-employment tax and estimated quarterly taxes. And then I found out I got to pay state, and the schedule is insane. And then I'm like, if I tried to start a business, I think I would start an insurrection. I don't understand. Like, just being self-employed sucks. I don't know how the business owners do it, man.
Get you incorporated or something.
I've been wanting to go like race to the bottom with Biden 2024, but I'm starting to be like, Trump 2024 gets in, like the cities are gonna burn, they're gonna destroy everything, but maybe, just maybe,
nerds will save the world.
I can be self-employed. Just maybe. It's really crazy how much the government rewards you for not being employed, but really hates you for being self-employed and employing others and such.
Gee, it's almost as if they want you to be dependent on them for something.
Oh, and then another one. I just saw an article the other day where the Department of Labor is all like, they did it in California because of all the Uber drivers. They didn't want them to be contractors. They want them to be like W-2 employees. So Department of Labor is just like, we're going to do that nationwide. So I don't even know. Who knows how much longer I'll even have an editing job.
Something tells me you will have an editing job for a while. You'll just have to go to other means.
Well, they have to actually employ, and then when you employ people, you have to pay a bunch of other taxes and all this crazy stuff because they don't want you to have a job. They want you dependent. Oh my God. I am insurrection.
You know where there's not taxes?
Ricky Martin had the right idea.
Actually, I was going to say something, but it's true. There's taxes even in the apocalypse if you're in the NCR. if you're in the new California Republic, I binge watched 8 hours of Fallout. Now you're going to hear about it.
Yeah, wait, let me make them hear about this first.
Oh, good.
Profit. This is from Business Insider India. I fell down a Business Insider India rabbit hole today, which is why we're talking about woke AI influencers. And it came from this. Profit from video games that were turned into movies doubled in 2023. And Hollywood and grubby ass greedy Hollywood wants more. And we started off with a bang. I feel like
I still haven't watched this.
Me neither. I at one point I asked my buddy if he wanted to watch it, and it just seems like it's too much of a kids movie. I'm like, I've got RoboCop and Predator to watch, which are very much not kids movies. So
Conan. The
here's
second
what-
part. Did you finish Conan? The second half of Conan.
I have.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
You finished
We're
it.
talking
Yeah,
about
okay.
it tomorrow
All
when we got more time back. So this is what got me. Superhero films made about 1 billion domestically in 2023. So domestically, which is down 42% from the previous year, which was 2022, which was also, if I remember correctly, not a particularly good year either. So down 40% on an already bad year. But meanwhile, video game-based movies made 712 million, more than double the total. I am currently.
He said he wanted to.
I'm allowed to have a job for a little bit longer because I watched Back to the Future, and I was going to watch it, but it was an Ultra HD, and because of you guys, I figured out how to watch these movies. I've got an elliptical, which is like the treadmill, but you go like that with your arms, low impact, and I got a bookcase, and then I've got my box for my speakers, and on top of that is a monitor along with my old speakers next to it, and that is my entertainment stand. Badger saw it. It's not the most professional, but it works. So now I was just watching YouTube. I realized I can watch movies while I exercise. So
I think you might need to jump it ahead in the queue.
You guys secretly are going, yeah, there's this. We're saving this for Saturday, Bad. That's when you all get to harass me. Hypno, save it for Saturday, okay? Today is when we talk about news. Tomorrow is for harassing the host. Thank you.
I told him, he said something like, I'm going to talk about something very topical, like Conan and all that. I was like, I want you to understand that the stream will never get more viewers than when you're talking about the movies you should have watched 20 years ago.
I know, and I give my audience what they want. You know what?
Jump it.
I quit. And here in a few hours, you can feel free to rehire me.
There you go. He'll be watching it after that.
I was trying to get Ryan Roger Athay to start doing his markers instead of reading the thing. I got Hypno to do his markers. When he remembers! Boop. But yeah, I am actually soon to be taking over Hypno's entire channel.
That'll be
I
fun.
am the captain now.
Just randomly invite me to streams.
Honestly, I've thought about sneaking in. I don't want to lose my access too quickly, but I will be randomly showing up on a stream someday.
This is a deflowering worth watching. Someone watching Lord of the Rings for the first time. I wonder if little angels come down and sing while it happens. It's just a beautiful moment. Better be the extended edition. It better be the extended edition.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
So back to, of course this is domestically, but we thought with Super Mario, they were going to be going hard on the video games. And oh boy, are they extending into video games. And Badger got a little taste of it. Did you watch Last of Us?
No. I purposely didn't watch it.
I saw like an episode. And I thought, oh, Pablo Escobar, I thought he was terrible.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I was a fan of Pablo, and I've become less and less a fan for obvious reasons. Just it's a mistake to listen to their real life opinions. No, I purposely didn't watch
we've
because
got some of that tomorrow. Alan Richson.
Oh,
Did you see
yeah.
what he said about Trump
Yes.
and Christians? Tomorrow.
that
Sorry,
just
continue.
shows someone who doesn't pay attention to the actual. They just believe what they hear on MSNBC. And
It's
it's
cool.
fine.
He's
It's
bipolar
fine.
and ADHD.
Yeah, I can excuse it away. The man's great in Reacher. Yeah, I purposely didn't watch Last of Us, just like I purposely didn't get because I could get it now on PC and play through it. Because even if it is a 10 out of 10, why play something I know that there's a sequel that's going to actively make me resent my time? And that, so it's no, I never did. Yeah, I know that's gay. But whatever. Yeah,
I'm
no.
hoping Alien might be coming to the theater by me. If it is, if I could see Alien for the first time.
Oh, you mean like, since they're re-releasing everything?
Yeah, because they don't have anything this year.
No,
Which
they
works
don't.
for me.
And
I
that was
missed all the classics.
That was the one other takeaway from CinemaCon is just how spooked they are this year. Like that, Stay Alive till 2025. Not a joke.
We're going to talk about Captain America and
Good.
Brave New World, and it's
Good.
huge showing. And don't worry, they're going to be starting a whole new chapter. And it's a big reset, and no one's going to watch it. Do you know what the date they're planning on releasing it in 2025? Valentine's Day.
They're doing the Madam
Which
Web?
is my birthday, and also
They should have
1 year anniversary.
Yeah, they should have Anthony Mackie doing ASMR. I know you're gonna watch it twice. And do the little thing. Yeah. I you know what's funny is that would actually be funny if they got someone to do it. Like, hey, Anthony, you should. He would probably be down for it, but that would take a sense of humor. Don't confuse him. Don't confuse him with older ones. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
No, that's a musical, right?
Yeah.
Only
Well,
musical
yeah.
I'm not watching is Folie à Deux. Everything else, like, gross. Musicals are for gays. I'm sorry. Just ask Ryan Kendall.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Ryan,
will say
he loves.
I own the extended. I owned all 3 extended Lord of the Rings. So, shame me all you want, but I do still have like some nerd credibility. Like,
Yeah, no, you have plenty. You just gotta stop. We will shame you for the things you haven't, but
Yeah,
you also
tomorrow.
have watched some good ones.
tomorrow.
Yeah, you read books and all that. Yeah, no, good. The Last of Us, I sort of treat like Doctor Who. I recognize that there might be greatness up to a certain point, but then I know it's not greatness. So why make myself love something that I'm then gonna be attached to? And I've had enough franchises destroyed. I gotta protect. I've been hurt before, which is why I was so pattern recognition going into certain adaptations of things. Every
Fallout
adaptation.
DEI edition. Whip it out, badge.
So yeah, I watched 8 hours. Don't worry, I won't do any spoilers because
Oh
I
my
know not all of you have gone all the way through.
Do I really have to add Chitty Chitty Bang Bang to my list? Please tell me no.
Thank God. I'm not telling you to. If the chat wants to, of all the movies to shame you for, I think let's get our priority straight. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is not exactly high on the list.
Now that I'm a poor and I have to beg to watch movies, I'm gonna need $20 or I'm not watching another movie. I ran out. My movie tokens ran out, so I didn't want to have to do it. But if you guys want me to watch these movies, I need to re-up on my movie token. So 20. Lot already got us 5. We got 15. I'll watch a movie. Otherwise, I'm holding these movies hostage.
Grifting mode in full effect.
I'm gonna go back. No.
Hold on. You can sever Chitty Chitty Bang Bang stuff, but yeah, there you go. When you produce the little ones, you can make them.
No one will ever love me. Thanks for reminding me, Lady Aaron D. An absolute pleasure to see you as always. It's musicals, right? I can't do it. I cringe. I can't do it. I'm too empathic. Like with cringe, it hurts me, and I know it's fake.
You won't like Joker, then, will you?
Like I love The Office, but like there were. I can't do musicals.
Uncultured swine.
Like singing. I can't. I'd rather like some RRR like Bollywood, where at least they're doing some wild shit.
That is a good one, yes.
Theater. I can't. I just theater make. There's like, oh, save the theater, save the theater. No, like movie theaters, yes. Theaters with plays.
I guess you've never seen Moulin Rouge, huh?
I said it. Oh my god.
Fan of the Opera?
You gonna start singing some Moulin Rouge?
Grease?
No,
I'm not singing any of these things. I'm just trolling you.
Musicals, are you not listening? I've seen some Grease. I've been a child. I've seen Grease. Not that I probably paid much attention to it.
I thought you came out fully formed, wearing a tinfoil hat and wearing InfoWar glasses.
No, thank you very much. I was a child at one point and in school, and sometimes they show you movies in school. Mostly Remember the Titans.
Good movie.
But let's finish this Remember the Titans talk and get back to Fallout, young man. We have lots for you to have me forcibly get you to spoil, and then we'll blame you for it. You spoil everything, Badger!
Yeah, no, I can't live up to my name. I can't spoil it for the people in chat. Big Rat Killer would be very upset if I spoil anything past episode 2.
Naganal, I just want to go and say the fact that I've been invited on a GCA live stream is incredibly insulting. Okay, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
So the big question is going to be, is this as bad as Halo? No, it's quite a bit better than Halo. This is actually respectable. If someone were to watch this for the first time, I wouldn't have a bad feeling that they thought this is what the Fallout games were like. It's all of my complaints of the show are little to nothing to do about how accurate the world is or whatever. And no, she's not a Mary Sue. She's not annoying. She goes through the ringer at certain points, gets appendages cut off. Yeah, she goes through it. It's earned. And yeah.
So I think in something we're about to, for Captain America 4, it's grounded. And we always like to talk about when they say gritty and grounded. That last picture you just showed, that's gritty.
Oh,
and
were those show.
Parts good? Yeah, the apocalyptic and that.
It's
Did you
gritty.
like it?
It's violent. Yes, I did like. I think the entire series of 8 hours. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 overall. It's weird that the most of those good feelings and all that are because of the world, because of the story it added, all of that, not the actual characters. Even though Lucy, played by Purnell, is my favorite character of all of them. Lucy and actually her brother, who gets left behind in the vault and has a whole nother storyline. I think that's the important one, though, is that she's not a Captain Marvel and she's not a Ray. She's very likable.
She does have something similar to do with Captain Marvel in that. Oh, wait, then you just had it up. The butt. The stupid blue pants cover up the butt.
You know what's funny?
Why?
She when she changes around, she does have a butt. So my problems are their depiction of the Brotherhood of Steel. It is a monastic order, and their main thing is they just want to get technology and hold it for themselves so no one else can have it. They play that
so they can trans all the kids.
Well, they play it up hardcore. That's the other thing, because I don't think the Brotherhood of Steel in the books would have been all too right with a trans character. That being said, there was DEI in Fallout. The Brotherhood of Steel. Let me talk about that, right? Because there is agenda in DEI, even though it is very easy to ignore. So the first one is when they open up, we're in a 1950s. Key point, even though Fallout is a fictional Earth in like a retro futuristic 1950s, it's still the 1950s, i.e. interracial marriages and black and women on the board seats. It's not prevalent. All right. Even now in 2024, that's DEI's complaint that like 80% or 70 something percent of boardrooms are. So when you see it in a fictional 1950s, it really throws you out.
There
just
weren't
the perfect
enough
mix.
Female generals in the Civil War, Badger.
And so, of course, Walter Goggins' character, his wife is black, and she works for Vault Tech, very high up in Vault Tech, and it's fine.
He's the spokesman for like the company or whatever, right?
So again, I don't want to go too much into details, but you find out that he is a very popular actor, a veteran from the war with China and Alaska. So he's used power armor, and he's an actor. He's a cowboy actor. And through his wife, he maybe starts doing ads for Vault Tech. And he starts to find out more and more that maybe not everyone thinks Vault Tech is so great. Maybe they're up to some nefarious purposes beyond just... It's interesting. They started to talk about fiduciary responsibility.
No way. Wait, really?
Yes, they do.
We were going to talk about that today, but yeah, we'll be talking about fiduciary duties tomorrow.
So
wait, hold on. Drop your nerd creds real quick. What's your experience with Fallout games?
Oh, I played all the Fallout games. Yes, I played Fallout 1. Yes, I played Fallout 2. I am not really a fan of isometric top down, so I did it for posterity. And so when people ask me like you, I could be like, yes, I played it. That being said, I do prefer the Bethesda third person, first person, that type of gameplay. So yeah, I did play it. On this, Todd Howard, who said this is canon. This is not like Halo where that's a separate timeline or anything like that. This is canonically.
Did you hear them try to pronounce
No, but I saw someone try and spell it. Could he not say canonically?
Neither of them. J.R. Beardo, Canon Nicolay or something is the first attempt. I thought Hypno could pronounce words. Teacher?
How was Jay a school teacher? I love him.
He knows too. I think the problem is he learned other languages and he forgot English.
That would make sense. In Haiti, he learned how to say, "Please don't eat me." So my point is that Todd Howard, one of the things he said is that Nolan and his group, they decided to do things he would have never thought of. And that is, one, they honed in a little bit more on Vault Tech and a little bit more on the implications that, like, if you were deep and dirty on Fallout, you knew a lot of this. But I will just say, and I won't tell you who, but they do officially answer who dropped the first bombs starting. They do answer that. Now, if you had been a deep cut fan, you already know the answer.
War between countries?
This is in the Fallout universe. This would be a war between China and America.
Oh, they're allowed to do that?
Oh, this is base. This is way old school. Yeah, no. So
this is what happens when we try to keep them from taking Taiwan.
Yeah. So if you've never played the Fallout games, Fallout takes place in an alternate 1950s, where after World War II, when we beat Japan, we embraced nuclear technology and started using it in like fusion powered cars and this. So that's why there's robots and all this advanced technology, because they really focused in on nuclear energy as a power source. And then that, of course, leads to
crazy idea, right?
Leads to resource wars, and then America ends up annexing Canada.
Good.
And then China
and then California,
China attacks.
I hope China takes you guys so we can annex your ass.
Well, and then the bombs drop, and it was always ambiguous of whether it was China or America. But regardless, the Vault Tech program existed with vaults all over America. And, you know, some of those vaults were a little bit more equal than others. Most are just experiments. There's only like 17 control vaults where they weren't doing anything nefarious. They go into all of that. They go into a lot of that. You get to see Robert House in live action. He's one of the guys from Fallout New Vegas. So, again, all my complaints are, the Brotherhood is filled with DEI casting. Again, I have no problem with like perfect balance of ethnicities inside the vaults. That actually makes perfect sense. If you're collecting humanity to try to save them, you would sort of want a balanced group of each ethnicity and gender, so you can, and that's even a plot point.
What about the old IBM computers for that one? Yes.
Yeah. Well, they have, and that's the other thing. God, all of their technology, all the things, they look just like the games. All the hacking. At one point, one of the characters is hacking a computer, and brings it up, and it's just like the Vault Tech computer.
We'll be talking about hackers here shortly with our AI influencers. Oh my God.
So, and the problem is,
hurry it up, Badge. We got things to talk about.
All right. When it says the Brotherhood was ruined in Fallout 4, this is a different Brotherhood. This isn't the East Coast version that like made its way across to go to the Commonwealth.
This is the Tupac.
This is the original Splinter off group from Mariposa that is still like very monolithic, very religious. But I mean, overall, it ends up becoming a MacGuffin. It ends up becoming a hunt quest. People are looking for this guy. This is the overall thing. This is someone who escapes from the Enclave with a relic or some form of technology that everyone wants.
Dude from Lost.
Yep, sure is. And he brings with him dog meat that he has raised, and he escapes the Enclave. And so everyone is chasing them. Meanwhile, Lucy's father is kidnapped from the vault, and so she's chasing after her father, and then she finds out that the person that took her father.
Fallout 4 is your wife gets kidnapped, and you got to try to find her, right?
Yes. And so basically she finds out that the way to find her father is to find this person from the Enclave, because everyone wants this guy because it's all leading in the same direction. So it's just like the games. Yes. It's basically Far Cry 3, which is where you're looking for your father who's missing. The only difference is instead of going on his own, he's taken.
Badger, are you liking or hating? Because from what we talked about before this, I don't know if Badger even knows if he likes.
I don't know if I even. I told you I like the world very much. I like all of their actual. They made Far Cry. So they made Fallout. So if this was a Fallout, it's like if this was a game, I'm like, yeah, it's a good game. I'm not sure if I'm sold on the companion characters yet, and they need more quests, but.
Address this one.
Yeah, my concerns are with destroying the lore of the Brotherhood and the NCR. So the NCR
How'd you like the look? How'd you like
the NCR lore? The NCR is mentioned, and with the exception of one city that I don't want to spoil it, that you can be up in arms about, that maybe got destroyed in the intervening years, NCR is still there and mentioned, and so that's not destroyed. And as for the Brotherhood lore, my brothers, and you know this, is all over the fucking place. The Brotherhood that we saw in Fallout 4 is very different than the Brotherhood back west. The Fallout in Fallout 76 is very different than the Brotherhood that ends up. At its core, the Brotherhood only gives a shit about finding technology and stopping anyone else from getting it. That being said, some chapters of the Brotherhood are a little bit more, they take that knightly thing and they do try to protect people, even if though that's not their main charter. They're really actually supposed to be isolationists. So no, if anything, I don't think they ruined it, but they do definitely have them as like their own. They're not good or bad. Oh, hell yeah. Glad you're safe, dude.
And
yeah, Kyle MacLachlan's getting it.
Tell us about the Brotherhood guy's best friend. Wait,
so
first, the look, the aesthetic. Were you happy with the aesthetic?
I was happy with everything.
Trailer looked freaking beautiful.
When they got to Maximus and the Brotherhood of Steel, yeah, he is Finn. He's a better version of Finn in that he belongs to an order that he didn't really have a choice in, and he's doing it because he has to, but he does want to be a good person.
A better Rey as well, right? A better Rey and a better Finn.
This is what they wanted Rey to be, a very likable fish out of water that earns her place. And it's what they wanted Finn to be, a guy that sort of earns his own. And Finn gets the girl, or maybe I'll say that much. This is what totally threw me off when I saw it.
Yeah, do it.
So this is Maximus's best friend, Dane.
Fire! Anyone got a torch I can borrow?
And I should say a lot of the Brotherhood of Steel initiates fucking look like this. A lot. Skinny, wafy, not like people that are in the military training and doing push-ups. And yet this is a female actress who has played female characters. She's in Wheel of Time, by the way, if that gives you any hint into what she's casted for. And of course, Dane is referred to as they, them in the show. So it's a non-binary character. Yeah. Who turns out to be a pussy. So they didn't follow stereotypes.
Hacker of truth. Of truths.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. So that was the only big thing that was like, oh, well, that's a clear inclusion thing, aside from the like obvious casting I mentioned. But as far as story, there's no intersectional fit. There's hey.
No, you pressed
oh, you did it? Yeah. I'll be honest, to him, I was shaming him. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, Peach Fuzz, because I guess they got testosterone in post-apocalyptic. You just pop them with their yum deviled eggs. Aside from that, there was no intersectional feminism. Lucy didn't make men look like shit, so she looked good. There was no of those traditional insulting, I feel alienated. Yeah, the Walter Goggins character is a fucking is a toxic male if there ever was one. He basically is representing a low karma. That's the other thing, is that there's a lot of character moments and decisions where unless you would play the games, you wouldn't get. But like he very clearly is using the addicted perk. So at one point in the game, he just starts taking every stim and drug and slamming it, which if you're in the games, as long as you are doing that, you get extra abilities. And that's why when she showed in the trailer, when she shoots him with the dart, he's like, honey, that is a very little bit in a very large pond of stims. But he basically is looking for something. He basically is looking for something that you find out throughout. And yeah, started to like him towards the end, but it took like 6 episodes. That's 6 hours. This is a long way to get to a character moment that should have happened earlier.
Too big an a-hole the whole time, or what makes
he's
him not
a super big asshole? Yeah, he's a super big asshole. Yeah, to the point where like they're trying to showcase the difference between him and Lucy, who is a very good person, and he's basically saying, "Oh no, you'll become just like me. Spend enough time out here, you'll become just like me." And that's the battle between those two of like, "No, I won't. I'll stay a good person."
Last thing, how are the member berries and Easter eggs?
That's the whole thing, is that the entire show, every single bit of it is one big, because it's so accurately there that everywhere you look, to the point where I can't even call it member berries.
In a good way, then.
In a good way. It's so faithfully 100% like a fucking Fallout game that, again, all my complaints are, oh, that's the other thing, is that if you look at the end, like Jonathan Nolan only wrote and directed a couple of them. A lot of them are other people. So I think a lot of the jumps in tone, and I think I mentioned to you off screen, I didn't laugh at one of the jokes. So I think they missed a lot of the humor, the Fallout humor, which can be tricky. And yeah, as John said, he's the cautionary tale. He's the full negative karma. They start finding a balance enough that when they got to the end and the crux, and we do see a NCR versus Brotherhood fight, which you sort of saw in the trailers. They got a lot of it right.
The NCR is like the government, essentially.
So the NCR would be the new California Republic. And yeah, it is our version of a government that has come back. Democratic rule, but the same problems come back. Wealthy landowners that own the essentially the cattle.
California.
It goes into the same problems, but yeah. But we saw no super mutants. We saw no mention of any of the like Caesar's Legion or any of the other factions. It was a pretty self-contained.
Like the big dudes.
Yeah, they're the big jacked. They've been
the ones that get
experimented
like
on.
Shrek or Thomas the Tank Engine.
They eat humans. And some of them are cool. Oh yeah, fucking Michael. I will talk about that.
Yeah, that'd be the last thing. Then we were moving on.
So Maximus gets put as a squire to shout out very close to 3,000, by the way. I think I'm like 20 something away. Grifting. Yeah. So Maximus gets finally picked as the non-binary one gets picked as a I'll show it one more time just for the fun. They get picked to be the squire to one of these knights in the armor, and someone puts a razor blade in their boot so that when they put it on, it messes up their foot, and so whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, Maximus ends up getting the squire role, and he gets assigned to Knight Titus, who is, you find out, ends up getting played by fucking Michael Rappaport. I'm sorry, the one spoiler, and it super threw me out. Also, this is a complaint. No knight would act like this, and even the most lax of Brotherhood, no knight would act like this. It's one thing to be condescending to your squire, but just the complete lack of tactical sense and pussiness, and it was Michael Rappaport. It was not a knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Disavow. But yeah, other than that, I think I liked the show, and I am looking forward to a second season. Need to tighten it up
for now.
Right. They need to tighten up a lot of that shit that they did.
But the setting and characters and stuff they've got.
It's great.
Now, season 2, would you trust them to fix those problems?
They need to fix. There was a lot of cringe humor, jokes, commentary. The whole shit about no Michael Rappaport. Well, he won't be back. He's fucking better not be back. Yeah, there was cringe moments, but that's the dialogue shit that I'm talking about, and that's where they miss some of the humor and their weird sex jokes, treating him like he's a kid, like a naive kid. That was weird. But trust me, I've spoiled nothing for the actual show.
That's not the scroll across bottom.
Yeah. No, I've spoiled nothing of the actual show of what the actual Enclave guy has and what that could mean for the future.
There we go.
There you go.
Now that we're finished talking about it.
Yeah.
No, that's good. I'd actually been meaning to make one of these. Yeah, chat, y'all help me remember. Anything I screw up is technically your guys' fault for not reminding me to do it. I don't want to pass the buck, but
well,
if it's not Badger's fault, it's certainly not mine.
It's entirely possible. They're going to get a second season because people are liking it, but it's also entirely possible that this could just be setting up the plot to the next Fallout game, to Fallout 5. There was a pretty important thing that happened that would change the face of the...
Speaking of nerd creds, I know someone who still plays Fallout 76.
Yeah, I do. I play Fallout 76. That's right.
So we're moving towards something I don't think is going to be a 7 out of 10. The movie is a clear reset. Anthony Mackie guarantees Captain America Brave New World, which now I think that's why they originally called it New World Order, because they were going for like a bit of a reset. Starring Harrison Ford, very unhappy Harrison Ford, is 10 times bigger than Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'd hope so. And some people aren't happy that they're not doing any of the like Falcon and Winter Soldier stuff, but who watched that? And they need to stop connecting this crap, as far as I'm concerned.
I just want to tell Lord Bartha that it's possible that you actually see a certain city that you might be referencing there. So, no, it's very actually possible.
The upcoming would be a lot different than what fans are expecting, considering how it is a clear reset. Don't believe you at all. Then there's the fact revealed by Mackie that the film would be 10 times bigger than his series with the Winter Soldier. Apparently, they don't even have Bucky in it. There isn't even a Winter Soldier in this.
Yeah, he's in it, and then he's immediately sidelined for Pew. Oh wait, in the Captain America one, yeah, no, Bucky's not in it at all. It's his Latino. It's his Latinx, his Latinx. It literally he has a new sidekick.
One of the biggest biggest conversations we had from the beginning was for this not to be Falcon and the Winter Soldier Part 2, for this to be its own movie with its own story, with its own characters, where we leave out Bucky for some reason. The movie is a clear reset, I don't believe you. It really reestablishes the idea of what this universe is and what this universe is going to be. Well, if they were, apparently they're setting up for a bigger villain, it would have been presumably Kang.
This is the one we found out at first it was going to be a January 6th analogy, and that he was going to be a Trump analogy, and that's why he was recruiting the Avengers to help him reform his new world order. And then that's a little on the nose, and that's why we've had 5 months of reshoots.
Yeah, how did that get past like all the marketing people? New World Order. Are you killing me? Yeah,
well, New World's not that much better. And yeah, as pointed out by Gary, the Falcon was his own original legitimate black character, but they don't see legitimacy in that. They only see legitimacy in white characters, so they had to make him Captain America. Even though Bucky, who needed a new name, couldn't go by the Winter Soldier anymore. Nope, no redemption arc for you.
For anyone that's holding out hope, it's going to be more of a grounded espionage action movie.
Well, that's probably because they know the second
like the
one.
Red Hawk.
Yeah, no, to me, that sounds like they know that the second
grounded
Captain America Winter Soldier one, that's one of the favorite movies. And so they're trying to mimic that, like, yeah, but how do you do grounded with the red? I think he maybe is only turning into the Red Hulk at the end of the movie.
Oh, it's probably going to be a Madam Web situation again.
Yes.
All right, so New World Order, like they were setting something up, and it was going to be Kang Dynasty, but now it's like, who's it going to be? Yet that's not all. For the mere title of this movie further implies that, quote, there's a new, bigger enemy now, and a, quote, new frontier that we have to conquer. They've done multiverse, they've gone quantum.
Yeah, I don't...
New frontier?
Galactus.
Inner? Are they going... Oh, they're going inside Galactus, like Magic School Bus style?
This could be inner space, yeah.
What the hell does that just sounds like, we are screwed. We're just going to make up everything we can and hopefully don't lose more than 100 million.
It can't be a reset because they're resetting with their reset. Like, this is all supposed to be leading towards Secret Wars, which is resetting the MCU. But before that, they're going to reset it with Captain America, but then they're going to reset it with the Fantastic Four. It's like, pick one and stop.
Well, if they all fail, they're all just resets. Every you get a reset. You get a reset. Every movie is a reset. AI bots.
I mean,
we don't have
the OG
long,
one
guys.
was cool.
We don't have long. Our time is coming to an end because the AI robots are going to replace us all. AI bots are replacing Gen Z influencers. Maybe that's a good thing.
Like
You just wait. Okay, there's too much to read on this. So basically, half of Gen Zers want to be full-time influencers like me and Badger.
I want to be an influencer. Ew.
A recent poll found, and it's not hard to see why. They've grown up watching their peers on YouTube film makeup tutorials. Here we go. Narrate their Fortnite games. Narrate their Fortnite games. I don't know what that looks like, but apparently that's what all the kids are doing these days. It's both where they live their lives and where they learn about the world. Plus, the career path sounds like a dream. You get to be your own boss, which it's a dream until you found out how much the government's pounding you.
Take it.
You can make more than you could at a traditional job once you pay for all of the self-employment tax. And you just have to be good on camera. Not necessarily. Success stories of influencers making millions of dollars have only galvanized the generation. Yeah, Hassan. Man, I'm thinking about becoming a socialist influencer. It seems
Shut
to
your
pay
dirty
pretty
mouth.
well.
No. That's the wrong grifting.
Yeah, they're strategizing to become influencers, blah, blah. The influencer economy has shifted. We have too many influencers, and I'm out here for some reason getting angry badgers to become influencers, and then they're taking all my views. You stole my views, Badge. You owe me.
I'm a commentator. I'm not an influencer.
That's a good way to put it. But once you make so much money and you're influence enough people, don't you become an influencer whether you want to or not?
I don't know, but do you want to see how well of an influencer I am? Hold on, watch this. Hey, chat, you guys should play Fallout 76. It's had like 3 years of fucking patching. I'm sorry it had a bad launch, but maybe you should stop judging it. You've forgiven Cyberpunk, maybe forgive Fallout 76. It's got the Wastelanders DLC and the Brotherhood of Steel, which is a lot better than this Brotherhood of Steel. But I'm just saying, maybe give it a chance. All right, now let's see if my influencer, they're going to call me gay in the chat.
Case
Probably
people
going to call me
forgot,
gay.
there is a shame emote for those who are interested.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not an influencer. Otherwise, I wouldn't be getting shamed and called gay. Jeremy's not influencer either. Like when he tells people that he plays Fortnite, they call him lame and gay. And still watch him.
They are beginning to show interest in replacing influencers with AI influencers because it's more cost effective. They're coming. The AI is coming for our jobs, Badger.
They can have it.
And the influencer market is thoroughly saturated. I blame Badger personally. Blah, blah, blah. So many accounts, blah.
Do you think AI Badger will have seen the same amount of movies as I have?
Yeah, because they just put them in their brain. I wish I could do that.
Yeah, I'm going to Matrix you.
The
Just
Matrix
make you download all the...
I know RoboCop.
Oh, see? That's respect.
Yeah, I know RoboCop. I'm just going to say, I feel like RoboCop had some design flaws. I said it.
Yeah, see? John, I did not. I played it a year after launch when it was for free and it had been fixed. So I understand everyone that pre-ordered and will never forgive them for essentially releasing a broken game for pre-order. I understand.
Boo this man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What was the No Man's Sky?
Yeah, Truthful Punch and me is gay.
Multi.
Shout out.
I'm gonna need invited to a GCA podcast. Just saying. All right. So as the career path slips further out of reach because the incredibly corrupt government keeps stealing all of your money. Broom told me she's seen a big surge in UGC creators. I don't know what that means, but probably AI. AI is poised to be another threat to job opportunities. They are coming for us. And I've used AI in thumbnails. Badger uses AI in his thumbnails. Tell them about that.
AI, sorry. Sue me. Yeah, I was never going to hire someone to make 3 Badger specific thumbnails every day within 2 hours of each other.
Cost you more than many videos made.
Besides, I pay for that fucking co-pilot, so someone's getting the money.
Little Maquella. In 2016, Little Maquella was born. A lot of these AIs are hot. This one is Life is Strange vibes is what I get from this. Honestly, I feel like, with that hair, the Leia hair, oh my God, swap her out with the Star Wars Outlaws bitch.
I want you to take the Princess Leia hair, but put the Dumb and Dumber bowl cut around it.
Oh my God,
fuck? She looks like Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber. Yeah.
She's got the tooth gap too, Dumb and Dumber style. That's, you freaking nailed it. Well, after laughing at that, apparently with 2.7 million followers on Instagram, Michaela has been reported raking over 10 million a year. What? I worked with this guy.
And for Neuralink.
He was a bit of a sleazebag and occasionally didn't remember what gender he was. And he was selling some dude AI generated prawn. Making
that's a very specific
legit money off it too. And like he showed me the picture. I mean, AI makes some hotties. It's kind of weird.
Well, I guess if you're good and you like for celebrity or specific characters, that whole Rule 34 thing, yeah, that sounds profitable. But I think for most, no one's going to be doing that. I think it's all right. Don't worry. Your porn industry's not going away anytime soon.
Human influences were still cheaper, but now, plus an influencer, they could say something wrong, and then you have brand damage. If brands can create their own AI avatars that they control and feed, all this stuff into the algorithm, then they've got like an influencer and a mascot that they completely 100% control. Unless it goes off the rails and turns super racist like many AI do.
Poor Alyssa Mercunti. Right after she's going to lose her job in the games industry, she's going to lose her job in the OnlyFans industry because the AI is going to take over.
That is for real. That's actually what I'm just about to show you here. And it costs almost nothing to do, and you don't have to worry about them getting canceled. Check out this hottie. Oh Lord, Lord. Yeah,
Is that
that's
Lady Gaga?
AI generated model Aitana. 200,000 Instagram followers.
Bro, that's Lady Gaga.
Reportedly makes $11K a month before the government steals most of it. The AI like influencer takeover isn't coming. We're already here. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, no one's gonna care. Oh, it's not gonna work. Oh, let me go farther down the article. But one of my little secrets, one of my guilty pleasures is VTubers. And everyone they hear VTuber and they're like, that's the stupidest thing ever. It's taken over Twitch. Hell, Badger is going to be a VTuber by the end of all this.
Can I just say,
this is just the next step.
No, I'm not spending thousands on the VTuber thing. They do look good though.
Yeah.
We've done right.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Hopkins. I just bought every single Deus Ex game on Steam for $9.99 because it's like the spring sale. And yes, Deus Ex is becoming shockingly accurate in its Illuminati.
ChatGPT is owned by a bunch of elitists.
By the way, those games still hold up. And that all we need to have is like the robot cyberpunk arms and legs and implants, which are coming if Musk has anything to do with it. We'll be getting a cyberpunk Christmas for sure.
Companies have been quick to capitalize on the potential. Late last year, Meta announced a universe of characters fueled by AI with Instagram and Facebook accounts you can message with. We've been creating AIs that have more personality, opinions, and interests and are a bit more fun to interact with. They already have AI VTubers as well. One that's actually quite popular called like Neurosama or something like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty freaking cool. And you think, oh, no one's going to want to have anything to do with this. But as the article points out, this stuff is super popular and just getting more popular.
Yeah. There's an army of pissed off AI beyond the black wall coming for us. That's a cyberpunk joke. No, Space
That's
Rebel.
fine. We were going to talk about the Saudi Arabian, The Line. We don't have enough time. But originally that was, that basically is like the wall.
The
Except
whole thing
that
with
all the
Neuralink.
crazy AI is inside the wall, not on the other side of it.
There's a bunch of paralyzed and blind or deaf people that will put in Neuralink because it'll bypass a bunch of things. The problem is that the good that'll come from it will immediately be hijacked by the bad to fucking do all the terrible things. Yeah.
Is paved with good intentions.
Good intentions,
also,
right.
Last year, the AI influencer company Leet, 1337, that's who we're about to talk about, emerged from startup stealth mode with $4 million in backing. It has built dozens of AI entities, each with niche interests, intricate backstories, and their own Spotify playlist. Here we go. Sadly, we have to go through this somewhat quickly. We got, 7 minutes. Leet is a nod to early gaming, I know, especially in Vegas, and hacking culture. Once you used to refer to the elite, those highly skilled and with access. Now we're democratizing that access, inspired by open source principles. I like, hey, open source decentralization sounds great. Together with creators, we co-created diverse ecosystem of A1 entities. I can't be confused. I'm like, what are they going on about A1 entities? It's Leet speak. They actually mean AI entities, but they keep calling them A1 entities because holy cringe.
Because AI has a negative connotation and they're trying to...
Speaking of negative connotations, living real virtual lives online, human soul, digital pulse. They connect, educate, inspire niche communities. Human soul, digital pulse. We're already seeing the propaganda they're going to use for when they try to get us to upload our consciousness to the cloud.
Yeah, how are they quantifying that one?
We have some characters here. It's going very slow at the moment, but we have some interesting characters. And we're going to talk about Aurora first. Age 24, the guardian of the frozen frontier, pronouns she, her. They all have pronouns. Aurora's vlogs and photos create a bridge between the icy wonders of Antarctica and her audience, making the distance feel close and relatable. A lot of the woke, we want to save the environment devs and all this like Gamergate 2 research stuff I've been doing, they're all about how gaming can influence people, differently. You can, experience it. It makes you feel the climate change more.
Yep.
Now they're doing it with AI influencers. Aurora's genuine concern for the environment drives her to emphasize the importance of preserving the pristine environment of Antarctica. How concerned are you about keeping Antarctica pristine, Badger?
Simp.
Highlighting the effects of climate change.
That's how they're going to get us.
Her eco-conscious choices and sustainable living, Aurora challenges and breaks down the norms of wasteful living, urging her followers to adopt a more eco-friendly lifestyle. Easy to say when you're not real human.
Bring back Captain Planet.
It's antics of penguins, environmental conservation, the fragile beauty of our planet. So there's climate propaganda. Now we got Ezra.
Hey, Timothy Chalamet.
Exactly. He/him, the AI avid academic. As a scholar, Ezra constantly engages in the creation of new ideas and interpretations, breathing fresh air into classical literature and art. Fresh air to decolonize them, I can only assume.
I fucking hate that word.
Let's see. This one might not have been too crazy. I picked it because, Chalamet.
Yeah.
All right, we don't have time. Get out of here, Timothy. Why? So I like to joke about how the K-pop and J-pop ladyboys are so pretty. Yeah, they stuck some lipstick on this one. Still a he/him, though. The creativity teacher. Emphasizing the process and the present moment over rigid interpretations and fixed outcomes. Nurturing it in its students, the essence of creativity, encouraging an adaptable, open-minded approach to art. Just try a little bit of Pinky first. I swear it won't hurt.
Pinky's up.
We don't have time. We got to get to the more crazy ones. Chaos. Speaking of the crazy ones, the cosmic architect, pronouns they/them.
Can't tell if appropriated hairstyle or not.
Oh my God, white dreads. Yes. Cancel this woman. Cancel this thing.
Cancel it.
Chaos creates liquid chrome silver sculptures and turns thrift store pieces into trendy decor or clothes. Chaos travels around their continent as a way to find themselves with a restless energy looking to leave their mark on the world. Chaos honors the past by repairing old things, skateboards and electronics. Yeah, Chaos, the non-binary, wants to honor the past by letting go of gender norms, embracing their fluidity with androgynous styling. So they have creation, preservation, and destruction. These are like D&D characters. Wants to let go of gender norms and all this stuff is 0% destruction. I'm sorry, the non-binary, that's 100% destruction as far as I'm concerned. Their fashion style is a combination of streetwear and custom-created piece, destroying myths of fashion combinations. Look at this. It's like some khaki pants and like a loose-fitting 90s sweater.
It's the Billie Eilish uniform.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And that's Billie Eilish is very much about manning up some whammies.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Chaos embodies a mosaic of retrofuturism. Wait, that's what you just watched with Fallout, some retrofuturism. Oh my God.
At least
wait.
Done better
Cut
than
that
whatever
hair
the fuck
off.
this is.
Cut that hair off.
Uh-huh.
Brotherhood.
Oh, in a hot second. That's what their scribes look like now. Yeah, that's what their initiates. Oh, 100%. Yeah,
okay,
it's Willie Eilish.
I want to keep going, but we have to move on. Arrow, this is the engineering mastermind.
A little Taylor Swift in the 80s punk thing going on.
Yeah, there's a band. I can't think of it, but yeah, it's like the pop punk. She definitely listens to some pop punk for sure. Oh, she's got some synth stuff going. I used to like the spunky engineering hacker girl in shows and stuff, that archetype. Now it's like I see it and I just moving on to Gabe. Baking's AI extraordinaire. Pronouns he, him, and they, them.
Wearing a princess dress?
All the pronouns. Appears to be. The top kind of looks like it could be a bit Prince Charming. And then there's a dress attached to it. Yeah. Gabe's ethereal presence is all about preserving the romantic and opulent vibe of bygone eras. He wants to preserve the vibe of bygone eras by wearing a dress.
This is it, folks. This is what we got.
He challenges modern norms, breaking down the barriers of gendered fashion. Oh my God. It's still not even the worst one. Here's Toya.
It's Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Yes. Hacker of truth.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice this. Hold on, let me find them. Her enigmatic sunglasses serve as a barrier, preserving her privacy and maintaining an air of mystery. See, this is for the air of mystery and the really bright lights in front of me. This is for maintaining my privacy, though.
Because I was going to say, there's no mystery there. That's
Now,
someone that wants to peg you.
Y'all don't leave. I assume it's time for F&T. You do not want to miss this last one.
Yeah.
Billy!
We'll tell you when they go live.
The AI starry-eyed
Holy
fabulous cowboy.
shit. I want to be a cowboy.
AI
Why?
influencers.
This is an
coming-
attack.
They're coming for your cowboys.
Attack on masculinity was quick and decisive. The pink gowns took over.
He captures the beauty of the present with his glamorous fashion.
Ow,
creating-
my freaking eyes.
Creating lasting visual narratives from transient moments. That visual narrative is gonna last. It's probably gonna like wake me up in sweats in the middle of the night. Yes, I agree. Yes.
There's a lot
Oh
of
my
people.
God. Yeah.
A lot of people spinning in their graves for what's happened.
Brokeback Mountain remade for a modern audience.
Walt Disney right now is a perpetual energy machine. He's fucking spinning endlessly and without stop.
Oh my God. Billy's deep connection with the land and its traditions drives him to safeguard and cherish the moments of the past.
Yes.
In his pink cowboy dress. Oh my God.
Let's
Preservation.
see.
He's 80% preservation. He's 80% conservative badger.
I don't want any of it. What does that even mean?
Through his embrace of cowboy aesthetics, Billy lets go of modern norms, breaking down current trends to highlight the timeless appeal of past eras. That's what he does when he's tucking his sack back. When he's a he, him, they, them. Philosophy.
That is the brotherhood right there.
Oh my God. In every canyon, there's a story waiting to be told. It's called Brokeback Mountain. Oh my God.
Yeah, they're all so. That's the thing. That's the thing is even in Fall, even Maximus is like he regresses to being a soy boy like 30% of the time. I don't get it.
Glam cowboy. He's not just a glam cowboy badge. Billy ensures they always look their best.
This is a stereotype.
Wait, hold on. Born into a loving and accepting family, their home was always a sanctuary where they could be themselves without judgment.
I mean, we just let him get away with insanity. Oh yeah, and I pointed this out.
God.
2 in the entire series, 2 man butts, and we do see boobs. There is nudity in the Fallout series, but of course, amongst the pretty boobs, there was some fat, ugly ones. They couldn't just give us the nice ones. They had to sully our meal.
Ugly boobs and corpse boobs count as minus half a boob, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, that is what happened there. Yes, and no, Lucy did not show the goods. She did not show the goods.
Oh my God, I kept reading more of this shit. As they grew older, the whispers grew louder, the glances sharper, and Billy quickly learned to mask their queerness. But the family was so accepting. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. I thought we were done. It just keeps pulling back. Billy found a
They haven't
lifeline.
started yet.
It wasn't until their late teenage years that Billy found a lifeline in a vibrant drag mentor. In their teenage years.
Well, you know, a drag queen came and had a story time hour with them, and it was really uplifting.
A flamboyant and fearless soul who introduced them to the liberating world of drag. Through drag, Billy discovered a platform where they could unapologetically showcase their authentic AI self.
Butlerian Jihad confirmed. We're starting it now. The Geth and the Cylons must also be wiped out. I'm sorry. We got to end it now. And yeah, we'll cover some of this tomorrow. Probably talk about more Fallout because more people will have watched it. We got a bunch of shit tomorrow.
John Richards, do you see Jeremy G&G did a bridge video because Hayden harassed him enough to do it? People are talking about Bridge. And
yeah.
And then I was like, wait, Hayden really was bugging about Bridge. And I was like, I feel like he was here for the Bridge talk with John Richards. I'm like, does John Richards crazy ass technically in the end why Jeremy why I had to edit a video. Yeah, thanks a lot, John. Put me to work.
Yeah, he's right. Some of the Cylons are pretty base. They would say. Yeah, he's right. He's right. Especially the next gen, the smooth skin ones. Yeah. See, they're coming for it all. I'm cringe at what new video games they will take, what they'll try for, because it's the new one. They've obviously caught on.
Billy's also a horse caregiver.
Yeah, that's why we can't have nice things
anymore. I'd probably have animal control look into that.
No, I am tired of that. When they'll show nudity, but only male nudity. We're not. It was whoa, what is this? What is this? This isn't balance. This isn't equity. I want equal boobage. Damn it.
So they have connections. All of these AI influencers are apparently friends, and Billy is friends with the Muslim AI.
I don't condone any of
the
this.
Flamboyantly queer guy, his bestie is. Her name is Sunni. I don't know. Modern native Sunni's bridge between. Oh, okay, wait. Maybe she's Native American, but her name's Sunni. Oh, she's tribal. Oh my god.
Who's gonna buy this?
Bring on the asteroid. Bring on the asteroid. I can't do it anymore, Badge. Badge, you happen to have any streams tonight you want to tell people about before we get out of here?
Yeah, I guess I could tell you. F&T is starting, so before you go, check out tonight, 9 p.m. PST, inside the Badger Den. Thank you. Check us tomorrow for Nerd Rage, 10 a.m. PST.
We got lots of fun for you tomorrow. I'm going to talk about topical things such as Conan the Barbarian from the 1980s. My favorite part, spoiler alert, when he punches a camel in the face for no reason and knocks it unconscious. You guys are all the best. See you in F&T chat.
Go watch FMT. See you there.
Woo.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends. Yeah. Come on! Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean that either.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.